Hey everyone, welcome to the Carousel of Connor. Today we're doing a construction update here at Old Key West at Disney World. Let's go check it out.
Carousel of Connor.
Refurbishments began at Disney World's Old Key West on Monday, June 28th. The den area of the lobby is now walled off. Guests can still check in at the main lobby, but during the second phase of construction, the lobby will be walled off and the front desk and concierge will be located in the den. There are other minor refurbishments going on around the resort, including room renovations near the end of Old Turtle Pond Road. Guys, I did my research. 83% of you guys watching my channel are not subscribed to the Carousel of Connor. So guys, if it's not too much trouble, you want to help me out, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. So you can see right now the main construction is going on in the den area. This wall's up. I'll show some clips of the last time I was here. We can actually see the den. I thought it was nice then, so I'm interested to see what it looks like now. You know, obviously right now I'm sure it's probably not looking great, but how it's gonna look is what I meant. But yeah, they got these walls here too, which, like, you know, you can't really like tell. It's a lot smaller in here, as you can see, than usual. But like nothing like too noticeable. The lobbies are never that big in the DVC areas anywhere for the most part. They do have little signs like this that says pardon our pixie dust, so they're obviously, like, you know, working on certain things. So they do have little like notifications here, very subtle notifications, but notifications nonetheless, saying that there is some work going on. And I'm sure if you guys haven't noticed already, they put these like press coin collection or the press coin machines and then the cruise line thing against the wall and plants, so it's like a little less noticeable, I guess you could say. And then they have like a Disney Vacation Club kind of kiosk kind of shoved like right in that corner there. But yeah, so they got this up, and yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. So eventually what this is gonna look like, it's gonna be more of like an open area, and it's gonna have like separate tables where people can go in and check in. But for now, this is like what it looks like before. And then once the den is complete, they're gonna move all the front desk and concierge into the den. They're gonna do construction in here, and then obviously after that will be the final product. And then in the lobby too, they have all the like resort offerings too. They have the different like community things you can do. They got tie-dye, bike rentals, all that stuff. The movie Under the Stars actually says what movies are on what days as well. I think one thing definitely worth noting, if you are going here for like Olivia's or something like that, like a dining reservation, definitely get here early, guys, because parking is very limited. It took us about 10-15 minutes to just find an open parking spot. There's a lot of 30-minute parking if you're like checking in, but not a ton of spots if you are just going to like Olivia's or something like that. You're only gonna be here for a short amount of time. So get here a little early. So we're taking a look at the pool, and the reason it's empty right now is because we actually saw some lightning on the way over here. So if you're walking like through that lobby area, it's actually really congested because a lot of people that were in the pool are now over there because, you know, they gotta take the safety precautions. But really cool looking pool here. It's like a beach theme. You're in Old Key West. It's a sand castle, it's the slide, which is really cool. You go all the way up there to get on it, and I think it comes down right here. Actually, you can see right in front of this lifeguard chair. Right next to the pool too, they have a little like ice machine here too, and they also have your washer and dryer. So if your kids are in the pool and stuff, you can do that. That's like super convenient. And then even if like you want to watch your kids, you still can, because you got a little view outside there. Like most Disney World resorts too, they have a hot tub too. They also have a little like kids section too. You can see playground down that way, but this is that little like area I was talking about for the kids too. It all looks like sand castles and playing in the sand. They actually have a giant like sand bucket right there, and then there's that slide, that awesome slide that we talked about before. They have a lot of recreational activities here, a basketball court being one of those. You can also see the tennis court right behind me. Now, I did cover a lot of the recreational activities and really the whole resort tour in a whole in a previous video, so if you want to see that, I'll put that in the description below. Today is more about construction updates, what's kind of going on new here. We already looked in at the lobby here, which I think is where most construction is going on, but I want to see if there's any other areas on the resort where there is construction going on, so let's go take a look. This isn't like any major construction or anything like that, but you see where they had cones. There's actually a ladder still here, and they're doing something with this tree. Looks like they're kind of like holding up or pulling other trees closer to it. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you have any idea what they are doing here. So on the other side of the bridge, you can actually see there's a rope here around the trees. Now, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but a little more in depth now. If you look over here, there's a guy in the boat kind of doing some work there. I don't want to bug him too much, but yeah, so there's some kind of work they're doing on this bridge. I'm not sure if they're painting but they are doing some kind of refurbishments. Like I said, no like major construction here, but it looks like they are doing some work possibly inside because they have a lot of like paint and stuff, and they're kind of throwing away the paint in here, so they don't want you to go in there, but I'm wondering if they are doing some work on some of these rooms here. So correction there, the gentleman we actually saw working on the bridge just walked over to that area, so all that paint supplies and all that stuff is from him, which kind of stinks because he has to carry that all the way over there, which is like a solid like 20 feet, so that kind of stinks for him, but he's getting the work done. So it isn't happening in the building. I mean, they might be doing it, but it didn't look like they are doing refurbishments there. It looks like it's mostly that bridge that they're working on. The last time we were here, we are gonna go over to the Turtle Shack to get some food. It was not open, so we're actually gonna walk over there now and see if that pool is open. Now the pool was open, but the snack wasn't, so let's go see. What's really cool about this resort too is you can actually go golfing here. They have a golf course right outside the rooms. I do just want to remind anyone who's staying at this resort though, it is quite the hike anywhere you go. So they actually do have like bus stations to bring you to like the main hub, I guess you could say, to get the bus. Or actually I think the buses pick you up from these. I think like an Epcot bus could come like around here too, so that's like really convenient, but it is a very big resort, know that. But it also is a Disney Vacation Club resort. So guys, the Turtle Shack is open actually. It wasn't open last time, it is open now. There's not a lot of people here because it's still thundering, which I'm kind of surprised because people are in the pool, which I'm really shocked by that there's people in the pool while it's, you know, thundering. And I don't see any lightning nearby, but you never know, you know, when there's thunder, there's lightning, so pretty crazy. But yeah guys, Turtle Shack is open. And the operating hours of the Turtle Shack is 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And here's a look at some of the menu here too. They got different entrees, pepperoni pizza, tuna salad, power salad. They have Caesar salad too. They got loaded nachos, and they also have a buttermilk chicken sandwich, which sounds really good. They have a bunch of stuff like PB&J Uncrustables, macaroni and cheese, that kind of stuff. They have cupcakes, Rice Krispie treats, all those like Disney favorites. And they got a bunch of different alcoholic beverages too, because this is the pool bar here. So pretty cool. So guys, it just poured for a second. I actually didn't even have enough time to pull the camera out and film it. It still is raining a little bit. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but right now we're kind of just hanging out under here. We might actually end up getting lunch over here. We were gonna go to Olivia's for the first time, but it's actually much cheaper over here. And they do have a buttermilk sandwich too, chicken sandwich is what I kind of want to try here. I don't know if it's like the same recipe, but we're thinking about maybe trying this instead of Olivia's and maybe doing Olivia's a different day. But along with the conch fritters, which I am yet to have, the buttermilk chicken is something I've really been wanting to try, so I'm excited to try this. So this is the buttermilk chicken sandwich. It's $11.49, served with house-made chips and coleslaw. My dad ordered the mango rum barbecue pulled pork sandwich. It's $10.49. It's served with house-made coleslaw and chips too. It's got a coleslaw on top, so it looks really good. So I think the buttermilk chicken over at Olivia's, you know, I don't know if it's better than this. I don't know, I never had it. But that was like $22, so this is a little cheaper option if you still want to try it. I don't know if it's the exact same chicken like I said, but I'm assuming it's probably the same kind of recipe. The only thing I would say about eating outside, there's already a lot of like little gnats over here, which is kind of like annoying. But besides that, guys, you get a lot of good chips here. So guys, we actually changed our spots because the bugs were so bad over there. We moved over a little bit. Hopefully they won't be as bad over here, but you do get a lot of chips is what I was kind of getting at. And for a meal that's a little over $11, I think that's good that at least you get, you know, something like worth your buck. So as you guys can see, just based on this, you know, next to my face, this sandwich is huge. That's really good. The chicken's not like too dry. That cheese sauce, whatever's on top, is phenomenal, really good. It's got the tomato onions. Obviously, like this thing is so big that I didn't even get like the onions or tomato on my first bite, but really good so far. My dad actually just tried the chicken sandwich as well. Dad, what'd you think?
It was good. Yeah, it was really good.
And what do you think about the pulled pork sandwich?
The pulled pork sandwich is good too, though. It's really good.
What do you like about it?
Well, it's got the flavor's really good. The bun's really good, and
there's a lot of bugs around
here. And it tastes really good. It's really good pulled pork. The sauce on the pulled pork is really good, and it's a really tasty sandwich.
So there you go. We just finished up lunch, very good. I got that, like I said, the buttermilk chicken sandwich. I thought it was very good. I finally got to the, you know, tomato and onions on there too, but that cheese sauce definitely made it. I thought it was really good. I saw her actually make it, and she pretty much just brought out, like, it was already frozen. It was a frozen piece of fried chicken. So I don't know if they get that from like Olivia's or not in the morning or whatever. But then she like put it in like a little oven thing and like heat it up. But honestly, I couldn't, you know, if I didn't see that, I would have never even noticed. It was, you know, very fresh. It tastes good. And guys, I feel like every time I do a live or I'm like filming any kind of video, we're always kind of like waiting out the rain. It's coming down hard, but it's like a light rain. Like it's like a lot of it, but it's not. It's kind of like almost like a not. I don't want to say a sprinkle, but it's like a super light rain, but it's just like coming down hard. Other kind of refurbishments going on here. You can see that in this right here, you know, they're working on like a sidewalk too. You can see they got some heavy machinery too to kind of lift up like the asphalt and things like that. As you guys can see through right over here, they are doing like some work in the like bushes and things like that. So cleaning up, doing some like landscaping stuff. So not really anything big construction, but they are kind of cleaning up here. We're over here by one of the secondary pools here. I just want to show you guys this real quick. I just showed this on my previous resort tour video. But one thing I think it's kind of hard for you guys to see, because we are kind of just jumping around everywhere, is how much walking it is here. I know I mentioned that, but I can't stress that enough, guys. It's a lot of walking unless you take those buses, which I would highly suggest if you are staying here. So guys, there are actually some rooms here being redone. You can see the scaffolding out here. It's kind of hard to tell what they're doing right now, but you can tell that they are doing something here. They do have that scaffolding up. You can see here too, they kind of have it almost like gated off. You can't really go past this area unless you're, you know, as you guys can see right there, a cast member, you know, obviously like working here. But if you look over this way, you can see like a dumpster here too, and they also have like a little lift there too, that they're getting some work done. You can see there's some construction workers back there if you look, and there's also more scaffolding back there as well. You see they got some like metal scaffolding there too that they haven't quite put up yet too. You get a little better look at that crane as well. And there's that dumpster too where they're putting all the stuff in. It looks like they're doing some refurbishments on these rooms. So now we're inside the Conch Flat gift shop here, which is the gift shop here at Old Key West. And they have these really cool Old Key West shirts here. It's kind of got like the gurgling suitcase logo on the back, which is the bar here. It's almost like a pool bar. It's a little outside of the pool bar. And then they have some really cool cups too for the gurgling suitcase here, $15.99. And then they have like a little like tumbler here, and that's $19. They have Disney's Old Key West hats as well for $27.99. White hat, and then it does say Disney Vacation Club on the back, which is kind of cool. And well, Disney Vacation Club member, it actually says. Then it has like the little lighthouse too on top. They do have some Tommy Bahama shirts, so you know these are gonna be expensive, but they're Old Key West like exclusive, which is pretty cool. And let's see how much this is here. $98 for that. And then they have another one over here, which I don't know if this one says Old Key West on it. It looks like this might just be like a regular Tommy Bahama shirt, but it is $125 nonetheless. Let's see if it says, oh no, on the back, guys, it does say Old Key West. Check that out. And they do have some more tumblers over here. They actually have a lot more stuff here than the last time we were here. $39.99 for those. So it looks like they do have some new merch here over at Disney's Old Key West. I don't know how long this has been here, but since the last time we were here, $26.99 for that tumbler as well, but that's pretty cute. They also have like a pink, I don't know what you want to call this, kind of like a pullover, Tommy Bahama, Old Key West. Check out that logo right there, guys. This is pretty cool too, but it is Tommy Bahama, so it's going to be expensive. Let's see, $115 for that. They do have Old Key West t-shirts here, which I like a lot. This blue, nice color there. And this says, relax, I'm on island time. I think we might have saw this shirt last time. If not, we saw a shirt that had a very similar saying on it. I kind of remember that. $24.99 for that. And one thing that's kind of cool too, and this says that it's a new arrival, is they have these like little photos of the Old Key West Resort for $35. And then they have a different one over here. And this one's $50 for that one. So these are actually pretty cool. I like these a lot. Different areas of the resort. I don't see any exclusive Old Key West pins here, but what I do see is limited edition Vacation Club pins here for $17.99. Oh, they do have this Old Key West shirt too right in the front here. I did not see this. There's only, they have tons of sizes, mostly extra small. I wonder if they have more in the back. But $29.99 for these. Right now we're right outside of the gift shop. This is where the bathrooms are located. But they have like different like family pictures here, which is kind of cool. It's a family album of all the Disney Vacation Club members, which I think is a pretty neat addition. And then if you go through these doors, that's Olivia's. Alright guys, so we just got out of the gift shop, but we looked at the front desk. We saw all the changes going on there. I can't wait to see what looks like the final product. We also walked around the entire property, which is not an easy task here. It's a lot of walking, but because, you know, we had that great chicken sandwich, we had some good fuel to, you know, get us through the day. I do want to take this time to thank all my Patreon supporters. You guys are seriously amazing. Thank you so much for the support. And with that being said, guys, that's going to do it here at Old Key West, the construction update. You guys saw everything that's going on here. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you on the next go around.